Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, episode 70. Yo, Dom, we've done 70 of these, bro. That's
crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
Great.
I want to see the accounting. Let me see the book.
This guy.
I'm about to talk about contracts right after this stream. But how is everyone doing, chat? Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to Spotify as well. Shout out to iTunes. Leave us them 5 stars. YouTube was good. We back full force. Who is that everyone? I feel like I'm forgetting. Instagram, TikTok, we're everywhere. Shout out Patreon as well. What up? We'll try to shout y'all out at the end of the pod. We got the usual crew in the building, and we got a guest tonight. Mojo. Say what's up to the people.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the invite. I feel honored to be here along these legends.
No problem. We got the usual crew in the building. Damo, say what's good to the people with your shades on and explain why the shades are on.
What's good? I have no idea. I just seen him sitting there in front of my laptop. I was like, fuck it. If Sage can wear a do-rag, I can put my shades on.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
Hey, man. I got my cop shades on, man.
You look blind, my nigga.
On my stick meter bag, bro. What do you mean?
Bro, that's not a bag that you want. That's not a bag
on your chest, nigga. What you mean? Yeah, that's a bag I want.
So you want your head on the side and shit, be grumpy and shit. Your car totaled every 5 seconds. Nobody
stepping on new shoes, all that. Yeah.
Damo look like the type to say, "What accounting?"
We need to normalize being Mr. I'm just saying, we need to normalize being Mr. Dubois over Steak Ninas and Riley's. That's all I'm
nobody
saying.
trying to be
We need some Mr. Dubois in this month.
No, we do not. Niggas singing "Let It Burn" in the street. No, we do not need no damn Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois. Yo, TSO, say what's up to the people, man.
What's good, y'all? It's Dubois Sage in the building, man.
For the people who were on stream last night, y'all know why Sage mood is like that, bro. It's okay.
Bro, shut up, bro.
Bro, because I'm hella lost right now.
Leave me alone. I hate losing.
All right, let's just catch up for our guests. You know what I'm saying? So since the last pod, we literally, I think it was the day after or 2 days after, I just hit up Sage. I'm like, yo, Sage, let's run some team up. And then I hit up the locker room group chat. I'm like, yo, if y'all wanna run some team up, me and Sage are hopping on. And I think Rusty said he would hop on. Dom said he'd hop on. Alvini said he'd hop on. And it just became like the thing of the night. Click hopped on. So we had that stream. It was lit. So we were like, all right, let's run it back 2 days after, which was yesterday. And we played 5 games, and Sage went 0-5.
Oh my God!
It is not.
Empty numbers. That's what chat was saying. Chat was saying you looking like Russell Westbrook out there, bro. Jerry Stackhouse.
And you so lucky this at the beginning of this damn podcast. Chat is full of a bunch of stupid idiots that don't have no common sense. That like to be 5'1", have no fun, or 5'2" with some attitude and troll on the internet. Keyboard warriors, Virgo. Because you can't say the actual word. People,
You gotta say about like your 0-5 run, because bro, you have to do a lot of work to go 0-5.
Oh,
he said you gotta try to be.
What happened?
That's like failing high school. You gotta fail to fail. You gotta try to fail high school.
LeBron tries to get swept. Okay. See, again, we're so lucky we're at the beginning of this podcast. Game 1, turnovers. Yay, whatever. I'll take that on the chin. Fine. Game 2 had like 31 or 4 misses. I tried to lose, buddy. Yeah. Game 3 had 29 and dropped 21 in the second half. Put the team down 2, and then next thing I know, my point guard throwing the ball up against 4 people and we lose. My bad though. I know how that works.
Point guard.
Yeah. Who was point guard?
Mojo, look at the type of leader this man is, bro. Just blaming his teammates. Crazy.
I dog Beanie, my boy. I think I got my
2019 Kyrie.
He was still the best player in Boston.
He said Hayward. You know what I'm saying? Hayward, pass me the ball.
I should have shot more. I had 31 on 15 shots. I should have shot more. You damn right. I should have shot more. I actually went to bed pissed over Ronald McDonald's 2K. I actually was upset. I was actually upset, bro. I never found myself that mad at 2K in my life.
That's crazy because I was telling Sage, like, on the pod, he's mad, calm and shit. But yesterday, bro, he was cussing out his own chat, bro.
Right. Like, chat is full of the most stupid. Chat is full of not smart people. Like, you would think in all the billions upon billions of people that a collective group of 50, there would be at least 5 people of intellect, but there's just not. They're all just stupid. They all just don't make sense. And I'm starting to think that I'm stupid low key because I'm the ringleader of a bunch of stupid idiots on the internet. So I guess I'm the overall dumb.
Tia said they look up to me.
I guess I'm the not so smart one, and then all of my underlings are just even all over the place.
Underlings.
Omar, how you been, bro? How you been?
I go in my chat all the time, bro.
I'm Omar. Cause Sage is going crazy right now. I'm good. I've been good. How y'all doing? Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, all right. Y'all need a breather or something? You know what I'm saying?
We just need a break. Mojo, how are you? How you been?
Yeah, how's everyone's week been, bro?
My week been good. It's a Sunday, wrapping it out. You know what I'm saying? I just got done playing basketball like 2 hours ago. Just throwing up shots. Just a lot of out of school like a week ago. Semester ended a week ago. Been doing a lot of just mental clarity and shit like that. Reading books. You know what I'm saying? Been outside. And just living life. My girlfriend came back in town. Shit, not much change.
You passed all your classes? Look at the 2 questions we got.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Lucky.
Sure.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't be me.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Omar, what was the question?
Oh, you said.
Say it again.
You love your girlfriend?
My girlfriend? Yeah. Sometimes, the other times she be getting on my nerves, but for the most part, yes.
Okay.
That's a bold answer.
Yeah, hey.
That's a bold answer. What the hell? How's that bold?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you ready for that conversation? You only love me sometimes? Okay. Yeah, we already.
Let's ask me.
Yeah, Daddy Dog, talk to him.
Right?
Talk to him.
Let's ask B-Souls. You love your girlfriend?
Yes.
See how quick you said it? See how quick you said yes, yes. Nothing beyond it, nothing extra. Yes.
Yeah.
So what about the other times? Like the other times when you don't love her?
What other times? Non-existent.
Okay, I just wanted to, let's get into. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to see what your head was.
On to the next flashcard. I'm saying. Prepare for this test. Not the other ones, man. Yo, Mojo, how's your channel been, bro? How's YouTube been? That side of things.
I've been on pretty much autopilot, but just been on cruise, really focusing on school this past semester. But for the most part, YouTube's been up and down over the past year. I've seen like this sudden shift the past year, like the last like 7 months or whatever. Seen this like weird shift to where like it's just like slowly cut down from like 10%, 25%, then boom to like 60%, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, I don't know. I'm just like blessed to have this thing in my body called not give a fuck, and I have a lot of that, and really it just takes a lot to get to me. Mm-hmm. Once I saw the numbers dip, I'm like, okay, I don't rely on YouTube for anything, but it's like it'll look good on my resume. That's strictly it. So I didn't really let it bother me until I saw it happen on like a month to month basis. So I would go ahead and post videos. Usually they be around like 10 to 15K on like the average, and all of a sudden I see them drop from 15K to 8 to 6 to 3 to 2. I'm just like, okay, now if I see these type of numbers, I'm like more consistent on the platform. Some ain't right. And all of a sudden I get like a flood of people in my Instagram DMs on Twitter asking me like where I've been, like, why don't you post videos anymore? I still get people till this day asking me like, oh, I haven't seen one of your videos in a while. I'm just like, bro, I've been like posting. This is like right now it's not the most consistent I've been, but around like December, I was like, I don't know what was going on, but I was just like kind of addicted to uploading, and I was just in that zone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I have people asking me where I've been. I haven't seen a video in a while, and all this other stuff. And as of late, it's been getting better, but there's just been, I've seen this before on YouTube because I've been like a part of the YouTube community just in general for a while. I've been watching YouTube for a minute, and I see the type of things like this happen to creators hell often, and it just so happened to hit me, and I see like my viewership just cut down. So I mean, YouTube's just been, as a whole, I'm still trying to do my thing, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I just like uploading and talking about whatever nonsense I gotta talk about. So it's been okay, but as of late, actually, when it comes to numbers, statistically, it's been going better, and I've been seeing good.
That's good to hear, though. That's good to hear, because Young Mustard DM'd me a couple days ago, and I don't know if it was a comment on your video on his video, but he was talking about how like, yo, the guy who commented was talking about how like the YouTube algorithm is fucking over like Mojo 99, Young Mustard, and B Souls. They haven't been on my timeline recently, and Young Mustard was like, yo, do you think this is true? Like, we're getting blackballed by the algorithm? And obviously I don't have the fucking answers. But what do you personally think, like, there's something going on in the back of like the YouTube side of things, or is it just like something that you've noticed with how you do your content, like consistency wise? Or
I do think something like things like this, like Young Mustard, I watch his videos damn near on a consistent basis. He's my African brother, you know what I'm saying? And I see he's going through something similar to what I went through, and I honestly do think shit like this just doesn't happen on a consistent basis. You don't drop like 50% of your viewership just like that in like a month's time, you know what I'm saying? Especially like for me, because I don't upload like this. I just been there. I upload maybe like once, twice, maybe once every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly think there's some type of bug or glitch that does happen once in a while to certain creators that YouTube just picks and choose. And we've just been, or more so, I just been like the unlucky one out of the group, you know what I'm saying? So I think for sure something has happened, but I've seen plenty of times before other YouTubers in the past who are in a whole different lane, like, get through stuff like this just with consistency. How long did it take, bro? It depends. I have no fucking idea of it. So I just know that something for sure happened, because this is not normal, and it's out of control too. So it's just like, if it's out of your control, like, there's no point in like tripping out about it, and all you got to do is just keep on going, doing your thing, and something is eventually bound to lift your shit up once again. So yeah,
I feel like this would be the perfect time for you to experiment, though. Like, if there was something to like switch up the algorithm and be like, oh shit, this is a different type of numbers again, that might restart the algorithm for you or some shit. But that's interesting though. I don't know if Omar, TSO, or Dom has any input on.
I didn't know YouTube was shadow banning people. That's crazy to me.
I don't know if it's shadow banning, because, well, maybe shadow banning, because like I just get hella messages about people saying my videos don't show up in their sub box. Oh, like they actually have to, like, the 2,000 salt people that I have, they actually have to type in my videos to see it pop up in little YouTube search things.
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah, I'll feel you, man.
You know what, Dom? You know what this reminds me of? Remember that one time we were on Clubhouse and everyone was in that room? Let's not disclose any names. We can talk about it after the pod. But my guy, you know what I'm saying? OG was talking about how one of his videos got shadow banned, and he was really pissed about it. Because essentially, extremely, one might say. Essentially, he uploaded this video and it had like, I don't know, 500, 600K in a day, which is like he was essentially saying like it was a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 type of video. And then he was talking about how the second day it went from gaining 500,000 views to getting just like 5,000 the whole day, or some shit like that, something along those lines. Now I don't know about y'all, but that's not normal as well. That's not normal as well. For your video to get 500,000 views in a day and then either day 2 or day 3 is just flatlines to like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views is wild. And apparently, if you look up the video title for title on YouTube, I think we tried this out while we were in the room, the video wouldn't show up. You'd have to go on his channel and manually look through his catalog to actually see the video.
That's crazy.
I actually remember that. That's actually crazy.
Mr. Beast, he said that in there?
It wasn't Mr. Beast.
Well, Mr. Beast. He got millies though.
He definitely got millies.
We'll keep it at that.
And we'll let you know afterwards when the cameras turn on. We'll inform you guys. But yeah, I feel you, Mojo, because I ain't gonna lie. I will always wonder, like when I post my videos, my channel, I'll be like, man, I wonder why they're not getting out there. But that makes sense. Shadow Ban is just not picking up an algorithm. Like you said, consistency and it'll pay off. You just, like, at first I was thinking, I don't got that many subs. So, of course, people won't see it. But using your theory, Mojo, more niggas should be seeing my stuff. I'm just shadow banned. I feel you.
Yeah, bro. Just a matter of fact of controlling what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, why trip over fucking a computer system that you literally cannot figure out? Like, bro, I'd rather go ahead and figure out my diet, figure out my fucking grades, figure out how I can better my relationship with myself, my girlfriend, my family, all this other shit, than like sit here and like just be pissed for an hour, 2-3 hours about my YouTube channel, the results that I'm getting. I can't control that shit. I can't control the quality of my shit, but at the end of the day, like, it's out of my hands.
Damn, I've been doing the exact opposite.
I feel it. I have your moments. I got my moments where I'm like sitting down looking at my channel. I look at my numbers from like last year and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I was really in my bag. But for the most part, I try to like veer away from that type of stuff.
Got you. No, I feel it. Well, either way, you're still making basketball content.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you're a Hawks fan, man. How do you feel about the Hawks this season?
Shit, if you ask me, I'm feeling real good. Are you a Hawks fan?
Omar is.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
No, he's not. No, don't let him lie to you.
It's complicated.
Don't let him lie to you.
Well.
Just say no. It's okay.
No. Honestly, I don't. Mojo, how old are you? You said 20?
21.
Oh, 21. How long have you been watching the Hawks?
I've been watching Hawks since I was like 14, 13.
What is that? 6, 21?
On a consistent basis, yeah.
Like 5-6 years ago. So my thing is,
6, 7, 8.
I about to say the math probably wasn't there.
Shout out Vina for the right.
It's cool.
I've been watching the Hawks for more than like a decade. I hate this team, but I just love this team by way of like living in Atlanta, and I don't know, like I just been stuck with this team. So I have a love-hate relationship. Right now, it's hate. For most of my life, it's been hate. But I have to say,
when has there been the love? I ain't gonna lie to you.
When has there been the love?
What has there been the love in your lifetime?
When Jeff Teague was a top 3-point guard in the league.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought Jeff Teague was gonna be a superstar for at least like 4 years. That man had me sold.
Wait,
he wasn't even top 3.
Superstar.
that's just a Hawks fan thing.
Sage, you thought I was lying.
I thought it was just okay. So y'all
thought I was lying.
Out of
Hawks
everyone
fans got
in that era, like Jeff Teague, just it seemed like he had it and was gonna be that dude to put us at least another level.
What about Jeff Teague give you the it factor?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
My boy was scrappy. My boy was
He had the will to win.
Honestly, I channeled my game after Jeff Teague. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the tight handles. You know what I'm saying? Just
So you don't play basketball?
Jeff
What I'm
Teague,
hearing?
baggy ass shorts back in the day, bro, and his like little mini fro. I don't know what it is.
He had a mini
I'm
fro?
happy I'm not going to
he did.
He said, "I'm happy I'm not going through that no more."
We had 3 other players that I'd say had a bigger it factor than Jeffrey Teague.
Oh, Paul Millsap was fired too.
Josh Childress had a bigger impact.
Josh Smith was more violent.
Stop.
Kyle Korver was more violent.
Stop.
Oh, Kyle Korver. You're right about that.
Cash
I don't know.
Korver.
I was way more scared of Kyle Korver than Jeffrey Teague.
And that was your problem right there. Sid.
How'd y'all feel about the 2015 season? Like as it was,
Seriously, I got
in the air as
all-time
Hawks
great,
fans. Mojo and Omar.
It's a whole lot of pain. It's a whole lot of pain.
Oh,
I'd rather not talk
pain.
about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
That was
okay.
pain.
In the playoffs, sure, but like, how are you feeling like going into the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? 60-win season. How are you feeling? Like, what were the real expectations? Yeah, 5 All-Stars.
Blown out in the playoffs. So really, I had like little to no expectations. I'm a realist when it comes to this basketball shit, and I don't like to like create these false realities in my head. I'm like, we have a nice ass regular season, a nice ass regular season team, but I know once the playoffs come around and we meet that 6'9" dude from Ohio or some shit like that, we're gonna lose like shit. So I don't try to get myself too attached to the team. You know what I'm saying? So. It's whatever for me. It's whatever. I wasn't hurt like that.
This nigga sleep. I watched every game. I went to a Hawks game that year. When I say that was the craziest basketball game I've ever seen, I think we broke a record that game. Damari Carroll broke a record too. Like I went to the games. That was lit. That was a lit season, especially the brand of basketball that we were playing. And then my thought was, listen, we're gonna see them in the Eastern Conference Finals. Everybody else on the Cavs sucks. We can beat them. LeBron just can't go crazy. But LeBron went crazy. LeBron went slap crazy on us. Slap crazy. Oh my God.
It's him.
Yeah. I enjoyed that season. I enjoyed seeing hella All-Stars on the All-Star team and stuff like that. But I just like kept the real in the back of my mind, like, yo, like I can be excited. But I'm not going to get too excited because I know at the end of the season what's going to happen. You know,
Jersey,
Jersey just gifted 10 subs. Shout out to Jersey, man.
Yeah, I had to. My fault, y'all.
Hey.
Boy.
When we were struggling against Washington, I knew we weren't going to beat the Cavs though. Like before the postseason, I was like, yeah, we could honestly 6, 7.
John Wall was cooking y'all.
We're gonna kill him. Then. It wasn't even John Wall. It was like Garrett Temple and Paul Pierce.
Pierce didn't hit that one shot. Hey,
Paul Pierce,
call game.
Paul Pierce was putting it on us the whole. I think we played. Well, I can't remember who we played in the first round. Maybe it was the Nets. Man, they stopped everything that we had for Kyle Korver. I was like, oh, I'm a little scared. And then Paul Pierce, I was like, oh, 48-year-old Paul Pierce is killing us at the small forward position. It's over with. DeMar Carroll gets hurt. We got Kent Bazemore out there guarding LeBron. We know what that story's like. Paul Millsap and Al Horford. We know what that story's like. Listen, and Jeff Teague. It was one game where Jeff Teague really gave it his all. Jeff Teague had 30+ points in that game.
It was at the Cavs arena, right?
Yeah. Oh, Jeff Teague went crazy.
He blocked Kyrie's layup. I remember some specific play. He was going back and forth.
Crazy.
And wow.
We still lost. Oh, after he gave it his all, we still lost. I was like, all right, it's over. Oh well.
Amen, bro. So for the most part, I don't.
That sounded so uninteresting. Like I said, that was a real time. I was there like, man,
the highlights was getting cooked by Paul Pierce and LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, remember that time we got cooked by LeBron? Crazy.
Listen, as a Laker fan, I'm sitting here thinking, like, is this what it's like to not be great? Like, you happy about getting cooked by Paul Pierce?
Right, crazy.
So we were playing Warriors style basketball. Like we were playing Warriors and Spurs style basketball. So the ball movement was crazy.
No,
the wide open shots were. Yes, we were.
I was about to bring that up.
Y'all were losing.
I was interested in the fact that Mojo said he didn't have faith in the Hawks because they were a good regular season team. But on the other side, there was the Warriors, who the season prior won 50 games. So it wasn't like going into that season, they weren't expected to win damn near 70 games and have the MVP on their team. So I was interested to hear that.
Yeah, great.
What did we win? 62 games that year or something like that?
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah,
it's about 2015, right?
You're talking about
the Spurs of the East for the longest. We had Bud who came from the Spurs, so we were definitely called the Spurs of the East. And a lot of people were there's no, I guess we literally
Spurs the East. What's that? That's like
closest
I'm
to
Dollar. That's like Dollar Tree Coca-Cola. Like,
yeah. Well, what was
I'm RC Cola.
Coach Bud, Coach.
Okay.
Same thing.
Superstar potential Teague still has me strong. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm still.
That's a wild take. That's a wild take.
That's a wild thing. I never thought I'd hear those two words.
I've never seen
that word in that name. I see Omar's face when I said that.
I gotta see what prime Jeff Teague is, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. That
burst of quickness was something serious. I promise you. Go ahead, look up a few highlights. You gonna
I remember Jeff Teague highlights. He used to boom on niggas. He used to be nice.
Jeff Teague never averaged 17 points.
But I think what you're missing, Sage, is though in that season, literally every top point guard that he played against, we beat and he cooked all of them. There's a game where he's literally, and this is in the 2014-15 season, he's making Russell Westbrook look like a bum, like a beyond bum. And this
a lot of people do that.
Prime Russell Westbrook. You can't even say a lot of people made Prime Russell Westbrook look like a bum. So
He did that to himself this season.
He does that to himself.
Prime Russell Westbrook. And Damo wants to play, but Prime Russell Westbrook, all right, had Kyrie Irving looking like a bum. This is Prime Irving. A bum.
Can I ask a question? Omar, can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Name a point guard. Name a superstar point guard in the league right now, or in the past 10 years, that hasn't been cooked by another great point guard in the league.
When they were in their primes, and we're not.
Yeah.
And mind you, we're not talking about a great point guard being cooked by another great point guard.
Give me a name.
No. This is what you're saying. Has Steph Curry ever cooked Dame Lillard? Yeah. We're talking about Jeff Teague. I don't know why you act like I'm not gonna act like they're on the same level.
Have we never seen good point guards cook great point guards?
Name them. I'd like to know.
Mike Bibby to Steve Nash.
Sexton dropped 40.
Jose Calderon cooked fucking Kyrie Irving.
Sexton dropped 40 on an SSG.
He's talking about rookie Kyrie Irving, but okay.
Still a great player.
Yeah. All right. Next thing.
No, you were stretching. You were stretching.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the Mike Bibby Steve Nash thing was legit though.
Steve Nash can't.
Darren Williams, Chris Paul.
More defense than Steve Nash. Darren Williams was top 5 point guard.
You talking about Kyrie and fucking Steph Curry getting cooked by Jeff Teague, and those aren't like lockdown point guards either.
They all play better defense than Steve Nash, but okay, we can go ahead.
It's not saying much. All right, well,
DJ Augustine, bro.
Today is the last day of the regular season. Now, not all the games have been finished. I'm not really sure.
Thank God.
How big the implications are in terms of the playoff picture, but I was planning to do our playoff predictions since we're streaming last day before the play-in tournament. We might as well. Y'all ready?
Sirski, I'm down.
All right.
These teams suck. How about that?
Let me share my screen
Stop talking about your team like that, bro.
with y'all. Boom. Let me know when that's good.
I just hope y'all know.
Chat should see it now as well.
I gotta put it up on my phone too.
Chat should see it now as well.
All these teams suck. Every last team sucks. Literally. Every last team
I
here sucks.
don't want to play this bitch, bro. I don't feel like I don't, bruh.
What the plan?
Bruh, I do not feel like playing.
Y'all see how Westbrook led the Wizards into the play-in, or the playoffs?
Yeah, bro,
Wizards did bounce back. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Wizards.
First round exit, but
Westbrook.
I appreciate that right there.
Westbrook.
No, they might actually beat because Jaylen Brown isn't coming back anytime soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, they getting in. Nah, someone told me they probably not. I feel like they get in.
Now they'll probably lose to Brooklyn, but I don't know. Probably, right?
Wait, what? Wait. Wait. You talking about Brooklyn? Or you talking about?
I'm saying Washington might lose to Brooklyn.
Might.
No. They will lose to Brooklyn. Like, no.
Bro, y'all got Washington get through Boston?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go through it.
I don't even know.
So this is the playoff picture as it stands right now. Like I said, shit might be different depending on the results by the end of the stream. But let's just go off of this playoff picture right here. Let's start with the East. Pacers versus Hornets. Who do y'all got winning that play-in tournament game? We got
versus Hornets.
Yeah, we got 5 in here, so this is perfect actually.
Hornets like shit. Hornets win that.
Mojo, who you got?
Hornets. I got the Hornets for sure.
Both of them suck. I'm not even gonna lie. The Pacers only have to win one game, so I'm gonna say the Pacers. Let's see they luck into one game.
I'm not mad at it.
Let's go. So I think majority is Hornets, right? Three people already said Hornets. All right, chat. Keep track of it. Cardiac, if you want to make another Google Doc, feel free.
Feel free to do it for free, Cardiac. Let me stop.
No, you might not do it.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm gonna go with the Hornets. Boston, Washington. Boston, Washington.
Take Boston, man.
Jalen Brown is out.
Jalen Brown is out. The Wizards have more momentum. This is not the first round, but
easy.
the Wizards have more momentum.
This is so tough.
I don't trust Westbrook. I'm going Boston.
I could go. It's like Boston's supposed to win. If Boston's really supposed to
Boston's supposed to be good.
Really?
They're supposed to be a top 4 seed, but here we are. Dang. Man, I guess I'm gonna ride it until I'm completely wrong. Give me Boston. When I'm completely wrong, so be it. I'll make a vid.
Dom and Sage said Boston. Mojo?
They're supposed to win this.
You said Wizards? Omar, you got Wizards?
Wizards. I've been with them since the beginning of the season. The only thing is they got to win 2 games, but Jalen Brown being out.
I got the Wizards as well. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you would, bro. Boston fans are not confident in their team anymore. I'm
not, bro.
I'd be hurt. You have 2 All-Stars, a former All-Star, a top 10 coach, and you're in the play-in. That shit is nuts. Like
the thing with me, I learned this after 2019, bro. Just with life in general. This is how scoring that season was for me. Just set your expectations low. You know what I'm saying? If you don't expect much, you know, you can't get upset. But if you if you set the bar too high, and you're like, all right, we're winning 70 games and they win 55, and it's like we had a bad season. But if you expected 40 and they win 55, it's like, yo, you went crazy. Yeah. So
you told me I'll say I was a better.
So I'm saying Wizards, but
I'll say this. The Boston Celtics announcers and their whole media group, they probably are the best preseason sellers ever because they hype the Celtics team up every single year. Marcus Smart gets so much better every single year. He gets. They put a column up about who are the only not tradable people in the NBA.
And Marcus Smart is on that.
It'd be like LeBron, Giannis, and Marcus Smart.
He means so much to Boston. He is their identity. They're blue. Without Marcus Smart, lottery. The fuck? They ain't going to the lottery any fucking way. This shit's sad.
Hey man, it's a heart and soul. What can I say, bro?
Bro, you need a new heart. You need a new soul. You need a new courage. Like y'all the fucking Oz team over there, bro. Y'all need.
I feel like that should be Tatum. I feel like that should be Tatum, but I don't know why. But he puts up the numbers, but you know the spirit just ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
He's like the KD type dude.
Yeah,
he's the by example type dude. And then Jalen Brown, I don't know why he's like above Tatum but below Smart. He's not really it's weird. It's like he's the third leader of the team. Kemba's the second leader, and that's.
Kemba just smiles. He just smiles the whole time. We'd be losing by 25. We're like.
Your Energizer Bunny is Peyton Pritchard. I mean, I don't know what to say about the team. I don't know, man. I don't know how this happened.
That's tough. All right, so we got the Wizards. So we got the Wizards facing the Nets in the first round. The play-in, the winner of the 9 and 10 versus the losers of 7 and 8, which means we have Charlotte versus Boston.
Philly. Oh no!
We're talking about the winner of 9 and 10 versus loser 7-8. This part right here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse.
Yeah, I know you're talking about like the winner loser play.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I said the Wizards are going to make it. I had the Wizards actually matching up against whoever, and I had the Wizards winning. So obviously, I'll take Wiz.
No, I'm talking about Boston. Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, my bad. I take Boston.
Wait, this is the most convoluted. I've never really looked at this before. This is so complex.
So basically. 7 and 8 play, 9 and 10 play. Loser of 9 and 10, you packed up. Loser of 7 and 8 plays.
You playing the loser tournament? Yeah, you playing loser bracket.
Yeah.
So say
different too, bro. Trust.
So say right. So say Boston plays and they lose to Washington. Right, they lose those 2 games. They still go and play the winner of the Hornets and Pacers.
Oh, Dom, it's
And
not
they
2
still have
games.
Well, these are just one-off games.
It's not. Yeah, it's not 2 games, Dom. Yeah. You thought so. Dom thought what I originally thought, but a little different too. I used to think it was 2 games for each team. Winner play winner, loser play loser, and then the 2 next pack up. I don't know why I thought that. Then I found out. Okay, it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Winner bet. But now it's 1 and 1. That shit's stupid as hell.
Wait, so who plays?
No,
two
I
games?
thought the lower seed had to win 2 games.
The loser,
Yeah,
the
that's what
loser
I
of the
thought- that's what I
7-8,
thought too.
the
That's
loser
what
of the
I thought.
7-8 matchup ends up playing 2 games.
But it wasn't because in last year.
Okay, I get it.
As well as the winner of the 9 and 10 matchup.
Yeah, I understand it now, but like
Yeah.
last season, didn't the Grizzlies had to beat the Blazers twice or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a different
and
setup
they
from
changed,
the vote.
they
Yeah.
changed it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Alright.
thought.
Okay.
Let's keep talking about this.
So let's recap it. So we had just to recap what we had so far. We have the Hornets and the Pacers. Where the Hornets,
Yeah.
we got the Hornets winning that one. We got Boston versus Washington, where Washington wins that one, so they automatically go to the first round. Now the winner of the 9 and 10 versus the loser of the 7-8. That is Charlotte versus Boston. I find that very ironic because Gordon Hayward and T. Roro going crazy in Charlotte. Meanwhile, the Celtics are here. Who do y'all got winning that matchup? Charlotte.
Charlotte, yes.
I got that matchup. That's a tricky matchup for her.
And they still only have to win 1 game.
Yeah, it's just 1 game.
Charlotte will probably whoop Boston. Charlotte will whoop Boston's ass.
That's actually a real tricky
On
matchup.
pure
for
momentum.
Boston, though.
On pure momentum.
And Gordon Hayward
y'all
will
niggas-
slap crazy on y'all.
If y'all niggas lose to
If
Westbrook,
Hayward
y'all
drops
definitely lose
35
to LaMelo.
I swear to God, I'm ending it.
Terry Rozier. This will be the box score right here. Terry Rozier will have 45. Gordon Hayward will have 35.
Hey, there you go.
Is
All
Hayward
LaMelo-
even playing?
Is who?
LaMelo, I have like 15, 8, and
I thought he was
12.
hurt.
Yeah.
Is Hayward playing? I thought he was hurt.
He's hurt.
Listen,
But I'm pretty
Mojo,
sure he's
if
back.
hurt-
But you're right about Rozier though. Terry gonna go crazy. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Terry kind of clutch. He kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie.
If Terry
If
cooks
Hayward-
Kemba's ass, yo, it's over. It is over,
I can
bro.
see it. I
It
can see
sounds
it. I
so
can see it.
casual, but it's honestly something I expect. That's like too written. I actually might have to
That happened to
swing and say-
Bledsoe.
I might have to swing and say Hornets get y'all, because if y'all lose to,
Yeah.
I think Dom right. If y'all lose to the Wizards, yeah, Hornets gonna come in that game knowing they got 1 game. No one, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gone.
And if anything,
Y'all
as
gone.
a
Y'all
Celtics
gone.
fan, I would want us to get embarrassed so that Danny Ainge can actually wake the fuck up and be like, yo, we got to actually make some moves, type shit.
Yeah. To win a championship, you have to take risk. Duh.
Trade Marcus Smart is what I'm hearing.
Fun fact. Now,
And imagine the guys that y'all let go and traded away, legit, come back and bite y'all in the ass. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Are we saying the Celtics are the worst organization in the league? Nah, keep going.
they were scared. Dom. The problem with Boston, they were scared of paying these players. As a result of being scared of paying these players, they got paid, and now they're gonna whoop their ass. That's what fucks me with Boston.
Worst organization in the league, bro.
It's either we get whooped by Charlotte's ass or we get whooped by Kyrie's ass, bro. Yo, hey, that's tough. That's tough. All right, so it seems like we got Charlotte winning that 9-10, loser 7-8 matchup. So now we got 1 and 8, the actual first round, Philly versus Charlotte. No upsets here. No, we all going Philly.
Nah, I
You
got
doing
Philly.
Charlotte again,
Five.
nigga. I'm riding out. I'm riding on the ball, bro. Pause.
Whatever you smoking, hitting the fuck out of you right now. dog.
Guys,
taking 5 puffs.
Fuck outta you.
Guys, he just wants to say ball because he knows we're going Philly. He knows Philly's winning. Let's move on here. Let's move on here. Philly in 5. Not 4.
DPOY Ben Simmons better lock up LaMelo, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. He gets embarrassed. Don't say nothing.
4-5 matchup.
It's the one right here.
The
This a-
76ers.
this a one.
I'm taking the Knicks.
I'm taking Knicks. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm taking the Knicks.
Yo, Omar, who you picking? Atlanta or Julius?
Orange, yeah.
Orange,
Julius.
Orange
Don't take
Julius.
the Knicks.
That number 1 defense.
Mojo,
with
wait,
Orange
before-
Julius.
Mojo said the Knicks.
You taking the Knicks?
No. I'm asking why you say the Knicks.
A why? Oh, that's obvious. You guys can't play defense. They can't score, but at the end of the day, your scoring isn't reliable enough. and their one playmaker, Orange Julius, is actually pretty good.
What's the Hawks defensive rating right now?
Actually,
I just want to say that.
Not one.
Valuable player on the court. Like the Knicks have options to throw at Trae Young. I ain't got shit for that nigga. So
I just want to say that. Yeah, you're right. We don't have shit for Julius. Julius, he just hit different. He hit different this year. But I just want to say that every game we played against the New York Knicks, we lost. But we lost for a reason. We were beat the fuck up, and we were missing a solid 10, 15 to 20 points per game. Every game. Bogey ain't play, Gallinari ain't play, and DeAndre Hunter ain't play. Y'all probably don't even know who DeAndre Hunter is. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't played there, and he's an important part to our team.
Are they healthy though going into the series?
We're healthy now. Finally, we're healthy.
Okay.
DeAndre just came back literally like 2-3 games ago.
and y'all all
So they
still ain't reliable enough.
So when y'all losing 5 games to Orange Julius, what we gonna talk about with those players?
Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't gonna lie. I don't see it going 6.
You didn't know these guys.
All right, wait. So Dom and TSO, they have the Knicks winning. Let's go with Mojo first. Let's go with Mojo first.
Dom on timing.
Man.
Yeah.
Final pick.
I like this series. I'm going the Hawks. I say the Hawks in 7.
Hawks in
I say
7.
the Hawks in 7 because this has to be the series that Trae Young shuts everyone the fuck up.
It should be, right?
And it should be. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? There is no better opportunity after. Well, obviously there is, but I like everything going on right now. Trae and the pieces around him and shit like that, and I feel like a lot of people are just underestimating us just a little bit. Obviously, we don't have the best defense. We're like 21st or 3rd or some shit like that.
21st.
Yeah, something like that.
He just checked.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the final pick? The Hawks. You got the Hawks in 7, right? Okay. Knicks 2-1 right now. Now Omar. hey, Orange Julius better than Chris Bosh and the Knicks or hometown Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, it won't be. So
Yeah.
you got to compare him to Timmy. Yeah, because I had a game where Dirk actually dropped 50 on Tim and said, "Oh well, you're right. Dirk's better than Tim too." So no. We're talking about the Orange Julius.
Yeah,
The Orange Julius.
I think the difference here in Mojo, I gotta let
He
you know.
figured the Knicks, ain't he?
The Knicks have their best player in franchise history playing for them right now. The Hawks don't. Jeff Teague is nowhere to be found when you look around the locker room. So, honestly, for real, Nerlens Noel has been playing great as like a big Robinson as well. So they actually have like a legitimate big man down there. This is gonna be probably the best matchup in the East, at least in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Knicks, but Trae Young is gonna go crazy, and he's either gonna go crazy with putting up a lot of shots, missing them, and I'm like, yeah, he's doing everything he has to do, or Trae Young might average like 43 in this series, but we still.
Trae Young's gonna be Trae Young. I'm predicting Trae Young is underrated after this series because I don't think this is the series where he shines in. So I think what's gonna happen is people gonna see Trae Young be and then when Trae Young's he gonna be grossly underrated after the series. I think
everybody else is gonna come up short, and I also think.
I can see that too. Though.
I think this is going to be the series where like John Collins should definitely be doing like this. This will be a really John Collins-esque series. Like John Collins, this right here is your series. If you want to get paid this summer, this is it, my boy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He does want to get paid.
He has to prove his worth, bro. He has to prove his worth. And honestly, I feel like about Trae Young, he's either gonna play really damn good, go crazy, average like 35 or some wild shit like that, or man's gonna shit his pants. You know what I'm saying? Average a cool 17.
Crazy shots though, right? Crazy shots.
That's why I think he'll be underrated. I think he's gonna have a similar Curry-esque playoff performances, like how people think Curry's just a dog shit playoff performer. When in reality, what Curry does is he has like 3 really good games and 1 shitter. I think he's gonna do that in this series. He's gonna have like 2 terrible games, 3 really good games. People are gonna look at the total averages of the series and be like, "Oh yeah, Trae's not that good." And I'm calling it. I'm calling that shit right now. Trae's gonna be underrated like fuck.
So everyone has a close series, but the Knicks essentially,
Knicks.
Aside from Mojo.
Knicks in 5, but a good 5, a good little 5 games.
Okay. I got the Knicks. Knicks in 6.
Yeah.
Knicks in 6.
6.
Orange Julius is. Sheesh. Sheesh. Maul's guy's going crazy, man. Hey.
Best power forward in the league.
All right, so we got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Miami Heat, a rematch of the second round last year.
Bucks in 5. Bucks in 5. Y'all can get my answer right now. Bucks in 5.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Bucks in 5.
What has changed? What has changed?
Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero aren't who everybody thought they were. I don't know why. Mind you, I want this to be known, and I might get a tattoo. The Miami Heat would not trade James Harden because of Tyler Hero.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the king of talking about that shit. Go ahead.
So I'll leave that. Like, they're not who they thought they were. Dragic is older. All this, like, everybody else is not just playing. I don't know if you heard the Jimmy and Bam kind of have this weird thing going on right now. Bucks in 5. Bucks in 5.
In retrospect,
Listen, agree.
if the Heat traded for Harden, they'd make it out the East, right? Easy.
Honestly, I guess I would definitely argue it.
If they keep Jimmy and Bam and have Harden, and the Kyrie and the Nets don't have Harden,
and it's just Kyrie, KD,
Joe Harris.
I might actually agree with that. I might just straight up agree with that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Stupid. Yeah, stupid. I said that shit day one. It was Heat fans, Spo, all them people coming out. Hero, future superstar guy, like what he did for us. They don't have that momentum anymore. Bucks in 5. Simple as that.
Chat talking about Cole's album. We'll get into that later. Dom, who you got in the series?
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna get to my boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can't even go with the Heat. I feel bad too. I wanted to go with the Heat, but can't.
Mojo, who you got? I mean, we already got majority, but Bucks.
The Bucks for sure. Yeah, Drew's also a difference maker too. So a difference maker. I got Bucks in like 6, 5 or 6.
From the sounds of this should be in 3. But
to be honest with you, low-key, I about to say low-key, I'm gifting Miami a game. Like Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Go ahead.
Jimmy is at least gonna, for one game, at least try, like, and by extremely hard, I mean like that meme that everybody keeps referencing of him like looking like he's just dead on the court. He's gonna try for one of those games, and maybe they could pull that one off. But Bucks in 5.
Got you. I got the Bucks as well. Bucks in 4 or 5. Brooklyn versus Washington.
Washington, because nobody wants to say it. Bestbrook.
Yeah.
All I'm saying
Bradley
is
Best Beal.
Kyrie right here. Yes.
all I'm saying is
Baby on a t-shirt. They have no rim protection.
the only time Westbrook likes to show out is against KD and Curry.
You absolutely
Oh my God.
right.
Yo, we might get KD versus Russ.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh my, yo, that's just slipping my head. Yo.
And like
KD
Damo
versus
said,
Russell Westbrook
really should
in 6. Baby, what you talking about, bro?
Taking the Wizards.
I'm taking the Wizards, bro. Fuck KD. Dog, you got, yeah. I'm about to say after your 2016 tirade, you better rock with the Wizards.
Yeah, bro. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not. Fuck that.
Wait. Do we just get a majority Wizards?
There's no way this is happening.
Yeah,
Sage.
I'm with Sage. What the fuck, y'all?
Y'all can convince us otherwise, but go ahead. What's the argument?
There is no convincing the lost. Look, if we just, I don't know if I missed the session prior to this. I don't know if I feel left out. I definitely had to have missed some, bro. What the fuck? Nets in 4. I mean, I don't have to take. I can't say anything. I get Nets in 4. Yeah, sweet.
Come on.
He's gonna have his little triple double with 21, 10, and 10. The 10's not gonna be rebounds. He's gonna have 8 rebounds. He's gonna have 10 turnovers. He's getting packed up.
You didn't know the Wizards. You didn't know the Wizards have a winning record when Russ gets a triple double.
Oh, I tried to hide my screen just now. I'm not saying.
I'll be wrong on this one. Russell Westbrook, and I know what Brad Beal gonna do. When the lights is on. You see what I'm saying?
With the lights shine.
Russ and Beal. Okay. So hey,
Rusty gonna be popping.
I got a question.
Neck just like this, little turtle.
I'll bite this little bit, whatever.
He really does that a lot, bro.
Russ and Bill gonna do what they do. I'm not even gonna ask what you would think I'd ask about what KD, Kyrie, and Harden are gonna do.
Choke.
I'm gonna ask you, what about anyone else on the Wizards?
Danny and Vince going crazy.
If we keep it hot, do you want me to keep it hot with you? You want me to keep it hot with you? Like completely honest, right? All right, here we go. Rui's gonna show out, of course, and on top of Rui showing out, the emergence of Isaac Bonga is going to shut out the world. All right, my man Izzy B is going to show out.
Izzy B.
The ugliest NBA player, bro.
Oh my! Emerges a who?
Isaac Bonga.
Bonga.
Bonga looks like a human roach, dog.
Isaac Bonga. The emergence of Isaac Bonga.
Hey, man.
He got cut. He's a 6'8" point guard who lost his job. Oh my God.
That's tough. Well, I
Did
guess
he get cut for real?
What?
Did he get cut for real?
Yeah, he got fucking cut from the Lakers. The Lakers looked at him.
Oh no, he's still the Wizards going hard.
Yeah, he knocks out from the Wizards.
I think you worried about the wrong thing, Sage. When the lights get bright, that's when the real comes out. And the real lameness
Beal?
that's in Kyrie and Kevin Durant is gonna come out. But the real beast that's in Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
I don't even know why I'm convincing you what Showtime look like, because you've seen what Rusty do.
So let me show you the problem.
baby.
Let's assume Omar is 100% right. When the lights on, we say what? The tip off in the fourth? All right. First quarter, lights on. Russ give you 10. 10, 5, and 5. Bill give you a quick 20. They got 30 points. Second quarter, you want to know what happens? Bam. Lights off, nigga. Them niggas lose the lead. You want to know what happened? Hold on. Now them niggas is far down 50. Down purple.
And it raps.
I'm from the
I ain't never
area.
seen a hater. I ain't never seen a hater like Sage. That's crazy. That's why his light won't come back on.
Sage, I don't know.
Isn't
what you
Sage
want,
from
Sage.
Baltimore? Like he's crazy.
Look at his lights not coming back on. Hating ass nigga. That's what happened when you hate.
All these damn Wizards.
It's like an old ass man.
Yo, Sage, aren't you from Baltimore?
Not B-more. I used to live in there for a little bit. I wouldn't claim it though.
No.
I lived all around the DMV though. But yeah, like they suck. I don't care.
So unanimous Washington.
Wizards? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We still got
It's 3-2 Wizards, but it's enough.
It's 3-2
It's 3-2 Washington Wizards.
over the fucking Nets. Yeah.
This is what y'all want.
Yeah.
Oh, late. Never mind.
He said you on timing tonight, bro. What you? Hey.
I can't wait to get to the West. I can't wait.
All right. Well, second round, Philly versus New York. Which?
Oh, you want to go through the whole thing, or you? I thought you was gonna wait until we actually see the results.
You guys just want to do the first round? We can just do the first round.
Do the first round.
Okay, let's do the first round first because we got other topics to talk about. So that's the first round, chat.
The East.
Wizards, hey, Wizards second round bound. You know what I'm saying? Hey, playing tournament, Western Conference 9-10 matchup, Memphis versus San Antonio. I really don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. They're not
Memphis all the way, baby. Big Grizz.
Yeah, let's get Jay
My
Moran.
drama ran up on my Grizzy. Nigga, let's go.
I'll root for the Grizzlies because I don't like the Spurs. They're so boring.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, the Spurs. They were fun for like the first 2 weeks of basketball, and then that 1 week after they played the Lakers, and they just became the Spurs again.
Shout out to DeJounte Murray, bro. I ain't gonna let them disrespect you like that, bro.
It definitely became interesting. Like they got several players who are actually cool, but I don't know what it is. But just this cloud of like boringness just smacked the fuck out of them again. You know what I'm saying? So
It's called Popovich.
Is Jared Jackson back?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He played today. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't Memphis. I guess if I gotta say something.
Yeah, they're losing to. We know what's gonna happen.
Yo, I'm being so serious. Just go back on the Wizard series. That might be the first time I try FanDuel, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo.
Hey,
Parlay.
and I'm about to edit 3 videos after game 1. Best believe. One for game 1, one for game 4, and one for game 6. Because it's Wizards in 6.
Yes.
Oh man.
I want to see
And the CPM's about to go crazy. Watch out.
I might start making basketball videos.
This is not. No. They're losing in 4 games.
The Nets, right? Okay. Moving on. All right, let's talk about your Lakers, Sage, and how they're in the playing tournament. Anyways, I can't be talking. Lakers versus Warriors 7-8 matchup. 7-8 matchup. LeBron and the Brow versus Curry and Draymond Green. Who do y'all got?
Quick question. Strategically, does it make more sense for the Lakers to lose this game?
No, because it doesn't matter who we play.
Wait.
Y'all would either face Utah or Phoenix in the first round, and they're kind of similar.
I want Phoenix.
The team you want the team I figure that the Lakers would truly be honest want to see at the end of this is Denver. Oh
no.
Is who?
No, I don't. Damn.
I don't care about no flippers. I don't care about the McNuggets. I don't care who we play. But the first round, I want Phoenix like shit over the Jazz.
Wait, Omar, what was your point? Omar, what was your point?
I thought the team was you want to avoid seeing Denver until the end of this thing.
They don't even have Jamal Murray. Respectfully, it's sad.
Nobody, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody in this bracket on the East Coast can guard Nikola Jokic. Period. Point blank. And honestly, if I'm seeing a matchup between like Kyle Kuzma and Michael Porter Jr., I need to see that towards the end. I'm the Lakers.
That ain't gonna happen. We putting Bronny on that boy.
I still want to see that.
You're more scared of Denver compared to the Clippers or Dallas.
That would probably be my second.
I'm about to say honestly.
That's why I'm not worried about the Clippers because they got to go against Dallas.
We'll get into that. Don't worry. Because I got another 3 videos for that series.
You know who the best player.
Hey,
basketball.
I got 60 videos in my head right now. What you doing?
Hey, on God, I have a video. I swear to God, if Luka pack up the clip.
Careers will be made.
You thought the first Clippers video was...
Mojo, I'm telling you right now. If you worry about that algorithm, we just gave you 6 video ideas. Hey, Wizards game 1, game 4, game 6, and the Mavs game 2, 3, and 4.
I'm not even gonna put monetization
because it's a sweep.
I'm just wilding on that.
All right, anyways, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Lakers Warriors series or game. Who do y'all got? Who do y'all got win that one?
Lakers.
Lakers. It's just gonna be annoying watching Curry drop 30. That's it.
I got the Lakers for sure.
Omar, you got Lakers?
I don't know how the bracket works. I think if they win, they end up facing Whatchamajig earlier. So
we play the Suns.
Not that. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying you would play Dallas. I mean, not Dallas, Denver earlier.
It'd be in the second round if they win.
Warriors. I say, if I'm a smart coach, let the Warriors win. Fuck it, and keep it going that way. But they'll beat them. They'll beat the Warriors. So
all right.
If I'm a smart coach, though, I'm losing that game.
Honestly, I got the Warriors upsetting the Lakers because I just trust Curry that much. But all right, we got Lakers.
Ain't Curry ugly?
I'm not mad at it because Curry's weird, bruh. I'm not even mad at it, bruh. Curry's a fucking weirdo.
Winner 9-10, loser 7-8, which means there's gonna be the Warriors versus the Grizzlies in this. Grizzlies again?
But this time, Dillon Brooks doesn't foul out. Grizzlies take it. Let's go. Big Memphis like John Moran on my Grizzly. Let's go.
You gonna tell me the media gonna beam the lights on Curry for the 1.5 time in his career, and they're gonna be like, this is his make or break game, and he's gonna drop 50. Curry's going to murder John Morant. Curry and 5.
Literally, the only reason Dom is caping for the Grizzlies just because J. Cole released.
Yeah,
if J. Cole didn't release, he wouldn't even be talking about the Grizzlies.
Triple J and John Morant are definitely fire, and Dillon Brooks just showed he can make it hard for. You know what's gonna happen? Same thing that happened today. Stephen Curry, the lights are going to shine bright. Everything is going to be great. He's going to drop like his 25 for the first half. Second half is going to come around. That boy Dylan Brooks is going to get in his Grizzy. You know what's going to happen?
That wasn't.
The light's going to fucking turn off for Curry, motherfucker. The light's going to turn on. That's what's going to happen.
That's not even true. Didn't Curry have like 30 something in the second half today?
Dylan Brooks fouled out. I'm talking about that was after Dylan Brooks fouled out. Dylan Brooks will not foul out this time. I'm going
So
with the
that means he
Grizzlies
plays
out
for his
there.
defense.
Real quick, Dom, you still leaving at 10:30?
Oh yeah, around then, yeah.
All right. Let's speed up. So yeah, was it Grizzlies versus Lakers? Not Lakers. Grizzlies versus Warriors. What's the vote?
For sure.
Warriors.
Oh, go on stage.
Okay. Warriors. That's the rest.
Grizzlies.
All right. Utah versus Golden State. 7-game
Utah.
series.
Utah.
Six. Utah and
Utah in 6.
Utah in 3.
Thank you. Utah and
six. Utah.
a clean
Utah in
sweep.
5. Utah in 5 or 6.
Utah
But I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, I'm just saying, Curry.
I'm telling y'all, man. Curry is.
If Curry's on the other side of the court, it's the same thing with Braun,
Curry's
bro.
different, bro. Man, I'm glad you said that. I want people to really understand. The people that be picking LeBron over these wild ass teams that are better than him, and it's just Braun. Curry gonna show y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm on the same page, bro. I don't know what it
Curry
is,
gonna show
but
y'all.
Oh, I know
Curry
you
gonna
ain't
show
talking
y'all.
after all the Russell Eastbrook talk, bro. Oh my god.
Y'all gotta think. He took your Paul Prince savior Kawhi with his little bum squad. He took them to 6, bro. You think he can't take D-Mitch to 7? All right, bro. Okay.
Anyway, let's get to what we really want to
Okay.
talk about.
Utah in 6. Clippers, Dallas. Now, I wish I could zoom in too on one of it. I got that prime lens for prime Luka.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I call this lens, right?
What you call it?
It's this my magic lens. For that Luca magic. Oh my.
Crazy.
Oh. Luca, are we talking about Luca? Are we talking about the Luca Doncic? Or are we
The
talking about
Luka
another
Doncic. The
Oh,
Luka
then
Doncic.
it's hey, Mavs in 4. All right, Mavs in 4.
I say this. He sound like I don't know why, and I keep saying this. I don't know why they can't guard him. I don't know why. Of all teams in
You
the
know
league,
why.
the Clippers
You
can't.
know why.
The Clippers can't guard Luke. I don't know why they can't.
He's the best player you ever seen play basketball.
They literally
That's
can't.
why.
I
Top
don't
7
know.
scorer of all time. Do we agree on that?
Come on now.
Probably top 5.
All right, so
Being said,
me,
I'll trust the rest of them
on a serious note though, I genuinely have the Mavs in 6 or 7. Just because, again, how good I think Luka is. But you know, I think obviously the Clippers are a
So
great team.
wait. So I'm gonna answer real quick because I know Dom got to leave soon. But are we implying that Luka is better than other over there?
Yes.
Yes.
Other over there. Who's the other over there?
The Claw, Mr. New Balance himself. Weak ass New Balances.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. If we're betting on Luka to beat them, there's no way. I probably got Clips in 7. No, I ain't gonna bullshit you. I probably got Clips in 7.
But even the fact that you have the Clips in 7,
Yeah, I have it going to 7. Now Luka, I'm not
Exactly.
shocked at saying Luka's over.
if let's just real quick, if they switch and let's say Luka was on the Clippers and Kawhi was on Dallas, would you even say Dallas in 7 because of Kawhi?
The kill is Luka fits the
Exactly.
Clippers 5 times better than. I ain't gonna lie, that's
that's
a
not fair to
perfect
say.
team for Luka. That is a
They'd be the
perfect
best
team
team
for
in the
Luka.
NBA, easy.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, my fucking win it all. That is a perfect
It's
team
the
for
best team
Luka.
in the NBA, easy. That's not too fair
Perfect
to
team
say.
for Luka.
But you're not saying that with Kawhi, right? And
Y'all finna turn me. Y'all finna turn me on.
Hey, all right. So TSO got the Clips in 7. Mojo, who do you got? Who do you got?
I got Clips in 7.
Yeah, I think I got the Clips in 7 too. But really, I want to say the Mavericks. I just don't know how Porzingis is gonna play. That's all. I don't.
It don't
trust
matter,
him
but
for shit.
it's okay.
He'll sell 2 times. Porzingis will sell 2 times.
He's gonna be gone by game 3. I hate wishing injury on dude, but game 3 max, he's not gonna play for the rest of the series, bro. It's just how it is, bro.
All right, so me, Omar got the Mavs. Mojo and TSO got the Clips in a week 7, so it's not even like a convincing Clips. But Dom, who you got, bro?
I don't even know why you asking me. Luka Legend in 6, bro.
What you talking about? Hey,
Luka Legend in 6.
Chat saying Clips in 5.
They're idiots. They're idiots.
Then you just call them idiots?
Yeah, I'm about to say, Sage. I know how you were with your chat. Hey, you in another chat right now, bro.
Hey, man, I'm familiarizing my chat.
Listen, you don't gotta say it, and we can move on because I know people don't want to answer this question. The best player you've ever seen is
Julius Randle.
Luka. Oh. Okay. Denver, Portland.
Okay.
I hate
Denver, Portland.
I swear I do.
Denver, Portland. First round Dame now.
Dame time in off season, buddy. Stop it. Denver in 4.
Yeah, Denver.
Holy shit! All right, Mojo, what you got?
Got Denver 5.
That was quick as hell. I got Denver in like 5, bro. Y'all not gonna give Dame 1 game.
Man, him and Melo about to get packed up out of there.
Yeah, this is the reevaluation season, and this is probably the Melo. I wish I had a farewell tour season.
Man, they about to get a little Reese.
MPJ is a dog.
Sheesh. All right, well, let's go Denver with that one. Phoenix versus LA.
I'll never get against LeBron James, so
Don't play with me like that.
LeBron James is the best player.
I ain't gonna lie, we sweep them.
Lakers in 3.
I ain't gonna lie, we sweep them. I ain't gonna lie.
Is Anthony Davis on the Lakers?
Chris Paul can't even get to the basket no more.
Anthony Davis will be on the Lakers, correct?
Anthony Davis is on the Lakers?
Shout out to
Okay. Is LeBron James on the Lakers?
Yes.
Yep.
Lakers in
Oh,
6.
okay.
Lakers in 6.
Okay.
5 or 6.
Is Andre Drummond on the Lakers? Yeah.
Hypothetically, though.
Yeah.
Just
You know what?
hypothetically.
Drummond is on the Lakers. Yeah, Lakers in 5 actually. Low key.
I
just forgot.
Last question, though.
Drummond is on the Lakers.
Hypothetically,
Yeah.
if the Lakers do lose, what happens?
Injuries.
It was injuries.
Yeah,
Injuries.
injuries.
Fluke season, it was injuries.
LeBron, and even if we wanted to say LeBron choked it or whatever, he's so high above in my top 2 all time, nothing changes. It's just like, oh damn.
The only person that could ever pass LeBron right now for me, and he will for sure. That boy, I don't know if y'all ever seen Luka play basketball. That's a bad man. That's a bad man, boy. That's a bad man.
Luka is a bad man, though.
That is a bad man.
That's a
Dom shades are killing me, bro.
It's like I'll have this debate and I'll be trolling people with like how high of a score is Luka already, and people be like he can't be X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, see what
It's literally just longevity. Like it's just a waiting game at this point.
Yeah, y'all just waiting to say something that's kind of like in 4K. Like this nigga's different.
Quite literally, 4K 60 frames a second on your illegal streams. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, nah, Luka's different, bro.
yeah, Luka's I don't even know, bro.
Shout out Luka. All right, so that's our first round predictions. Let's see how much we get right. But let me go back to Discord.
Damn, Luka good. No, let's keep going forever.
Next topic I want to get into, and this was something that we saved from the last pod, was the Joe Budden shit. Now I know Omar been sending a bunch of fucking videos in the group chat.
Keep me over there.
I need Omar to recap everything because I'm bad at recapping shit.
I mean, so essentially, Joe Budden, Friends, podcast. There was a falling out. This is the public perception. Is a falling out. His 2 co-hosts didn't appear on the podcast. And instead of putting the podcast on pause, Joe kept it going. He found 2 people to fill in. Kept it going until they worked everything out. They worked everything out behind the scenes. Came back on the show, kind of had a little open-ended conversation on the show or whatever. Claimed they had a little discussion after that. After the podcast ended for that episode. Cool. They go on vacation. Come back, and his 2 co-hosts aren't there. And And when his two co-hosts aren't there, Joe Budden goes on this whole tirade. He fires both of them on an episode of the podcast, and released it out to everybody. Says all his reasonings and everything like that. We can go into more detail, but says all his reasonings for firing them. And then they put out a response kind of rebutting and saying what was right and what was wrong, but basically the gist of it. I guess overarching theme is his co-host asked for the accounting, the audits, the books, whatever words you want to use, for how much the podcast was making, how much the percentages were getting split out. Joe said no. Then there was some words said, and that is the crux of the issue. I know Damo specifically had a lot, or he said some things that I disagree with. And maybe my mind has changed, like as of right now, but Damo, what was your opinion on it?
I mean, after hearing a little more details about how their contracts and everything was like set up with how they got paid, it makes more sense for them to be involved.
Real quick.
From the outside.
Side note. TBH is in the chat. He said, "Shout out to Morpheus in the top left." TBH called you Morpheus.
I didn't even see it. Wow. Okay. Thank you, TBH. I appreciate that. Anyway, like I was saying, I thought initially it was just Joe has his podcast and he pays these two guys whatever they agree to be paid upon or whatever. But if it is true that they are getting paid based off a percentage of what the pod brings in through deals and whatever the fuck the pod makes money off of, then yeah, they deserve a lot more say so. They deserve to look at the books whenever they need to, so they know how much they deserve to get. So it's kind of fucked up for me to say, oh man, fuck them niggas. They can be disgruntled if they want to call the Joe Budden podcast. That was my original stance, but I didn't know that. I didn't have that much details. I didn't know the back end stories of what was going on. I've always thought Joe Budden was a weird ass nigga. Bezos can tell you I don't like that bald headed nigga. He's a bum anyway. I mean, fuck him. Fuck him and his opinions.
You do got anger issues. I get you that.
The crazy thing is, I'm gonna just say right now, a lot of the influence with this pod for me was that pod. You can see it with like even the fucking Spotify thumbnails we do, the logo as well. Cause I feel like they are the biggest example of motherfuckers just chilling and making money off of it. So that was kind of my goal with this podcast as well. They're a big influence on me and how they run their shit. Now I've watched both Rory and Maul's response. I also watched Joe's IG live today. I linked it in the chat earlier. And essentially it boiled down to, like Omar said, Rory and Maul believe that they have percentages. Like they're not on salary. They have a percentage of the podcast. Therefore, they deserve to know how much they're owed. What Joe said, and I don't know if Omar and everyone in the chat knows this on the panel as well. What Joe said in the IG live was that Rory and Maul have a percentage off of Joe's profits. So they don't owe 25% or whatever it is of the Joe Budden podcast's profit, like as a company. They just get 25% of what Joe makes. Therefore, they don't have equity in the actual podcast. That's what Joe said. That's what Joe said. Also, in terms of Rory and Maul deserving the rights to see how much they're actually owed, what Joe said was that in their contract that they have, it actually says they actually don't have those rights, which honestly I think is fucked up that whatever, I don't know if it was Joe or their lawyers took the time out of their day to say you guys actually can't check out the money you guys are owed. Now, how do y'all feel about that, and does that change the conversation at all?
Not educated enough about the situation. I tried to educate myself earlier today about it, but I feel like I'm way too far behind, and I was like, I was the film to watch. I just never got.
I mean, there's an overarching question I can generally ask everyone, because I know.
Yeah, but I know Joe not looking good. Now I hope it's not being told from a biased perspective, but as far as what I've heard and what I know so far, apparently the wrong dude got cut because the other person that stayed don't even be saying shit for real. And Joe just sound like he hoeing. I ain't gonna lie, Joe just sound like he hoeing right now. But that's all I know based off of what I hear. So if I'm completely uneducated, feel free to say you're wrong. You're tripping.
All I can say, and there's like Biso said, there's an overarching theme, a bigger question. All I can say is, and this goes for anybody's life, anything like that. What's in that paperwork is in that paperwork. And it is your job. It's nobody else's job. And I learned this from my very first job. You gotta know, you better know for your best interest to save face what is in that paperwork. Because if you don't, you will get screwed every single time. No matter who it's through or whatever. So, first job, Chick-fil-A or whatever. And I know that they have different rules and regulations or whatever, but I know nobody's going to give me all that truth. I sat down with this handbook and studied it front, back, front again, and back again. And I always had a copy in my car and a copy at my house. Just because I knew something would happen. And over the course of me working there for about a year, something happened. Every week, month, or whatever, something would happen. But I was protected because I knew that paperwork and could quote it by the page to managers, supervisors, or whatever. And as frustrated as they got with me, I had the paperwork to back it up. If you don't know that paperwork, your employer, employee, your job, whoever you're contracted to, will screw you over every single time. I know there's a bunch of other messy emotional stuff going on with that, and that's where the overarching theme comes from, but know your paperwork. That's all I can say. Know what you can. Syllabus for school. Know what you can. I look at my syllabus for classes, and I map it out. I say, oh, this is only worth 5%. I don't have to do none of this 5% stuff, but if I do this stuff that's worth 30%, I should still be all right grade-wise. I know I can turn this stuff in late, but I can't turn in this stuff late. You better know your paperwork front and back, because as soon as they try to screw you, I'll email a professor quick. Ooh, page 5 of the syllabus says, and them, oh, you're right. I put that in there. You're absolutely right. Know your paperwork.
That's true.
Facts. Ain't nothing to say. It's fact.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
That's super true, dog. I wasn't aware of none of this shit until y'all just mentioned it. That's just crazy as hell. Was this fallout like just a few days ago?
It's been a course of like the last 2 months, really. The last 2 months.
And if you listen to them speak, they claim it's been like building up and building up and building up for years. So I guess I'll ask the question since we're here now. The question is, is it a good idea to do business with your friend? And the reason why I say that, Mojo, is because originally this was a bunch of friends kicking it. Eventually they cut mics on and they started recording the podcast. And everything was very loose. Nothing was on paper, nothing like that.
Yeah. I say it depends on you and the relationship you have with that friend. You gotta, you can't just be on some chill shit with your friend. You gotta be with a friend who you've had issues with before. That way, if you have an issue, you guys can rework through that issue the same way you worked through it before all the money came in and all these people had attention on you, all of this shit. So yes, but you have to be careful with which friend you do it with. You can't be doing shit with you know what I'm saying, people you cool with, you know what I'm saying, but you haven't really been through too much with.
Because on the other hand, specifically with podcasts, I think chemistry is a big part of it. So, and we've had these conversations behind the scenes as well. If we just made a podcast and was just like, all right, let's just get the biggest creators we can to make a podcast, and that's the gist. Yes, it'll pull numbers, but I feel like if the chemistry is there, I feel like over time the podcast was much better chemistry will end up being better in the long run. I feel like when me and Dom specifically were talking about people to bring in with the pod, which ended up being Omar and Sage, we had creators in my mind, in our minds that were bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of their platform. But we thought, with the conversations we've had in locker room, with the amount of times they've been on the pod and how good, those episodes were, I feel like chemistry was a big part of it. But again, on the other side of things, with the Joe Budden shit going on, when you're dealing with friends, you do have to walk this line of business and friendship, and I don't know if that's, you know, there's pros and cons with that. I feel like Omar with AMP is kind of a similar thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Agent, Fan, when all of them are good friends outside of just the AMP shit.
No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
Like
They are.
again, okay. So exactly,
Yeah.
that's the thing. So, and with AMP, if they didn't have that chemistry, if it was just a bunch of random dudes with millions of subscribers, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. So,
Super factual.
yeah.
Like too high.
And I
We was thinking it. We was all thinking it.
And no, he's not wrong, because honestly, the fallout started to happen when they bring in the extra people, and it's like, okay, well, this is Cash's friend, or this is Jesser's friend, or whatever. Mojo made a really good. In relationships in general, I would say there's levels to relationship, and there's levels to your friends. And Joe, when they came back on the podcast, he had made a couple statements about. He has one friend, Maul, who is much closer to. They've been through a bunch of stuff together. They've been through in jail together. They live together. All this stuff like. And Rory is kind of a friend who was, I don't want to say forced upon him, but kind of just brought into his life. Is what I get the gist of it as. But like Mojo just said, you wouldn't get into a business, even a lot of things. Your friendships have levels. You wouldn't get into a business with a friend that's more or less casual. I hate to say that about Rory because I don't know their relationship totally, but a casual friend, because you don't know what they're like in that situation. The same thing, I'll say this about like relationships with your girl or whatever. You should never get married to your girlfriend, propose to your girlfriend or whatever, without living with them. Because dating someone and they can go to their separate way, all that's much different. Visiting their house, that's much different than living with someone. Yeah. You'll see somebody's true self when you live with them, when funds are low, when the kitchen's dirty. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that true side of somebody. And I feel like that's part of the issue with the Joe Budden podcast too. Maul said he knew that Joe, because they've been to jail together and all this stuff. Rory, he was like, oh man, this is some new stuff. I don't know. It's complex.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It depends person by person at that point, honestly, because you have some friends that can't separate it and they're all about the loyalty aspects of things, and there's some friends who can even be business savvy and cutthroat about it and be like, look, man, you my boy, we gotta get paid, you gotta do X, Y, and Z. If that can't get done, then we gotta put what we got to the side and get it done. And then you have some friends that's like, hey man, look, shit's not going well, yada yada yada, but you my boy, ride out. So it really depends on the person, in my opinion, at that point.
True.
From what I got from this, I feel like Joe definitely was good friends with Rory and Mom, but he was definitely taking the right precautions to protect himself on the business side of things. And Rory and Mom were just like, yo, this isn't this the shit we're doing kind of goes beyond business. So
my answer is gonna be no. Like, I don't do business with your friends. I would even say don't do business with your family unless it's forced upon you. I can say without getting too deep, like me and my brother, like have business that's forced upon us, not because we asked for it, but just because it was inherited or whatever. And to be honest with you, our relationship from a business perspective is actually much better than I thought it would be. We truly don't ever have any arguments. Like, we're truly on the same page. We can be, me and my brother, on the same. I've seen friends have businesses, and it's way too much. It's way too much. It's just way too much. And trust me, there's an amount of money that'll change people.
Yeah.
There are situations and circumstances that will change people. And I don't care how much this person is your brother or whoever or whatever. Let that money be right. You will cross your brother.
Yeah.
Let that situation be. You will if he said, look, we got to start wearing wigs to pull more audience on this. Listen.
When Joe is 40% becomes 500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some tough decisions to make.
There's some numbers that'll make your brother. So just honestly, just avoid it. I know that sounds bad, but you just gotta avoid it, or put it on paperwork. Even if it's OD, put it on paperwork. Too much paperwork has never been an issue.
Yeah. I also feel like there's this kind of misconception with contracts that they have to go through like a big ass legal process. I'm pretty sure, now correct me if I'm wrong, I could literally make a Google Doc myself, just have y'all sign it, have me sign it, and that's a contract in and of itself.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a weak ass contract, obviously, because, you know, like wording and shit, but that's pretty much how it works. So I'm gonna send everyone a contract tomorrow, don't worry. If that's what we're getting at, I'll go on my Google Doc. You know what I'm saying? I'll share the document. But
I think, and to everybody that doesn't know, just a little bit more detail. I think that was the problem. And to be quite honest with you, we do it here. I'm not saying I have an issue, but we do it here. Well, we just get on here, we start something up, and that's how they started. Podcast wasn't making no money. It was friends chilling for an hour, and then like $25 came in, $30 came in. They never established anything. Then they started getting ads for $1,200, $1,500. Still, we playing it loose. Somebody might have said, yeah, let's get it on some paper. Somebody might have said, you know, I don't feel like doing it right now. And they're like, okay, that's. And then that 1,500 became 5,000, and then 5,000 became 10 and 20 and all this stuff like this. And before you know it, y'all making serious money. It's only a little bit on paper what's going on or whatever. It's very loose. Like Biso said, we wrote it on a napkin and we signed it type shit.
yeah.
And now we're making bread. And everybody's asking about what's going on. But we should have been established this. Like when no money was being made type shit. But
I do feel like it is fucked up, like I said, that Joe put in their contract, Rory and Maul's contract, that like you don't have the rights to check out accounting and shit. That's wild. But also, I think it's on Rory and Maul to fucking check their contract and read it over.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know how you signed that, to be honest. I can't believe that.
Well, you can't leave after you sign it at that point.
no, I'm saying if the contract isn't right, that's the other, walk away from the opportunity. Like walk away from
I
it.
agree with Omar. Yeah, if I ever see a
Yeah.
Fugazi ass contract, I'm gone. I don't even play with that. I'll be like, what the
I'll
fuck?
ask about it one time, but I'll be like, if you pressing for it, oh, okay, well, that's not what I'm interested in.
Yeah,
the camera overheating. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm gone. What are we talking about?
You know, I don't play with the contracts. 'Cause you tried to tie me down to a term that is wild as shit. So nah, I'm good. It's lack of faith at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's super true. Like, I think of that instance, that whole situation about the whole contract, you know, starting a podcast with your friend and shit, in the same vein, it's not the exact same thing, but it's in the same vein as like being roommates with your friends or something like that. You know, like I've had plenty of offers with my friends, like, hey, yo, let's live together, you know what I'm saying? Like, rent out this house, rent out this apartment, you know, but you pay this and this and this will be a lot cheaper. I see it, I'm like, see the offer, it would be smart to take it, but I'm like, I'm good because I know the type of person you are. I know the type of person I am. And certain things, like I don't want to risk putting my friendship in the line for something like this, even though it could work out in both of our favors. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be roommates with someone that I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, kind of casual with, or whatever the case may be, rather than someone like I know I'm deep with and I don't want anything to be ruined. You know?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so
that makes perfect sense.
Wasn't that? I'll view it in the same vein.
Yeah, Omar, you going? Is your camera good?
I don't know what's going on over here. I think it overheated though for and the worst thing I've ever
That's
seen.
me. That boy putting on a lights out performance for real.
I'm going crazy. It's packed. Like people don't do their due diligence and people don't know anything about business. So that's my thing. I want people to get some business sense about themselves, but mainly put it on paper. Like everything is so much better when it's on paper, and make sure what you want right now, even if you don't see it blossoming into the future as this, or it might not be what you think right now is great. Put it on paper, and it'll save you in the end.
And honestly, the fucked up part about that though, and I can even attest to it because it's for me. You got airing and shit, but it's for me too. People are afraid to put things on paper. I think that's what it comes down to. Like, even me, I have my fears when I go through some of these contracts in terms of stuff off the internet and stuff for it. I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like signing this shit.
Yeah, it's a scary process, bro.
And
when
like,
you get,
it's just a scarier feeling in general, and I feel like that's the reason why people shy away from it. Now it's wrong. You're right. People should put things on paper, but
yeah, yo, trust me. When playmakers hit me up with that contract, bro, and I'm obviously not gonna say the details of it, but let's just say they gave me a contract and there was so much text on it. Mind you, at this time I was like 17 years old. I was like, yo, what is going on? And I had I tried to, read it through my mom, but my mom doesn't know anything about YouTube and how, all of this shit works. All of this is new to her as well. If anything, I had more experience than her just knowing what an MCN is. You know what I'm saying? So it's this whole process of signing contracts is very intimidating. And that's something as well that the Joe's podcast has talked about, is making contracts easier to read for people. And I guess that is another thing people have been talking about, is the fact that this whole podcast has been about like not getting fucked over by the industry. And here comes Joe, and this is what some people are saying, here comes Joe fucking over his friends in this little industry that they have. That's what other people are saying.
That's crazy.
I don't got nothing to say to the hypocrisy stuff, because I heard that one too.
Crazy.
I heard them say like the hypocrisy in Joe's speech is crazy. I get all that. My only rebuttal is read your paperwork. I didn't know there was there's paperwork involved, and not that I didn't know, but didn't even think like there's paperwork. That didn't cross my mind, but there's paperwork. Read it. Make sure it's right. This goes for anybody out there listening. Somebody gives you some paperwork, syllabus, job title, description, all this stuff. Make sure it's right, because jobs, they're gonna ask you to start doing more than what you want or more than what you were signed up for. Course syllabus is gonna be something wig in there, like, and contracts. All these contracts, you need to know what you can and can't do, because you damn sure don't want to be violating or in breach of contract. You don't want to be doing more than what's asked for. You don't want to, come on, like make sure you read that shit. I'm telling you.
Gotta have that business side to you.
Well, to lighten up the mood, and while we still have Dom, let's talk about J. Cole, bro. How y'all feel about that album? Let's get Dom's opinion first. He's been quiet for a minute.
It's him. Go ahead, Dom.
How do you feel?
I mean, my only expectations going in, the only bar I had was, is it better than 2014? Which it's not, but it's still it's a great album to me. I love it. I like a lot of songs on it. No skips, in my opinion. Definitely songs that are not like GOAT tier or his best work, but they're still good songs. A lot of great songs. I like the features on it. All the features had pretty solid verses or hooks or whatever it was. I fucked with the album. It's definitely, time will tell if it's a classic, but it's definitely a great album for J. Cole right now.
I think it's gonna age really well, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit gonna age well as hell. Like, when the more you re-listen to it, the more you find a song that you just completely slept on. Like, Pride is the Devil was the instant favorite song one, or My Life was the favorite song one. I spin that shit back. Now I'm like, Amari might be my favorite. Like, nah, it's him, bro. I mean, I said this in my private group chats. I think I made one tweet about it. Drake, Cole, and Kendrick have been, in terms of just mystique, have been running the game for so long now, and they've been so consistent with what they drop for so long now, that it's to the point every time someone does anything half decent, one of their three names is in their mouth. Like, Cole drops an album, well, that's why he's better than Kendrick, bro. That's why he's better than Drake, bro. Kendrick drops something, that's why he's better than Cole, yada, yada, yada. And then even with the new artists or whatever, somehow they're trying to compare Uzi to Cole. Now, like, what the hell is this? So, nah.
I heard the Lil Baby, the Drake comparisons going around, like Lil Baby really about to contest with Drake. I'm like,
I will say, when KOD first came out, a lot of the same sentiments were around. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone was going crazy about the album. You can tell the difference? I can't. I'm going to be honest. Because when KOD first came out, motherfuckers was on KOD's dick.
It's a different sound. It's a different sound. So with KOD, that's a good point. That's a really good point. The difference with KOD, it was kind of like a fuck the new style type shit. Like, he was mocking it in ATM. 1985 is a whole track talking about how you're living the wrong way. KOD even is kind of like like most of his instrumentals are kind of mocking how they rap in nowadays. And versus what's this shit called? Off season is more so like kind of embracing how they do it and just kind of mastering, if that makes sense. I find it from two different perspectives. And then KOD was also trying to tell a story that wasn't told in the best way, to be honest. It just wasn't. It just wasn't told in the best way. Like, even with For Your Eyes Only, which a lot of people view as his worst work, For Your Eyes Only was a much better story told album than KOD, even though KOD has better songs on it. So I think that's why.
Because it's not even just KOD. I think Damn, to go back a little bit more, when Damn first came out, I don't know if y'all remember the first week. I don't know if y'all remember the first week. Oh my God. Everyone was on that album.
But the thing about Damn is Damn's not even bad still though. Like
it's not bad, but it went from being that first week, yo, this is a fucking classic, to this might be Kendrick's worst album. It's too poppy. Yeah. It's not that good. I'm just saying, from my listen of J. Cole's album, I think it's good. It's solid. But I just don't know if people will keep that same energy a year from now.
But Damn had some skips. Damn had skips off rip. That's what I think. Go ahead, Dom.
I was gonna say my whole thing with J. Cole, this album it's completely different from KOD to me, because KOD seemed to be more of a mainstream attempt with his music. Like, all the songs he had were more like radio songs. I can remember during the playoffs, one of the songs, I think it was fucking it was a bunch of songs they had that played through the playoffs while niggas was dropping 30 or whatever it was.
Oh, 18.
So that was mainstream. Yeah, that was his attempt at mainstream music, it seemed like, and he did a pretty good job at it, but you knew that's not who Cole is, but he showed he could do it. This is Cole being Cole. He's showing he still can, like, he had a bar in one of his songs that I always judge his music by from now on. He hears his old shit. He knows he can top it. And False Prophecy dropped that line, and ever since then I'm like, every time he drops his album now, I'm like, yo, could this be his best album? And I'm always gonna have that hope, because like he said, he always knows he can top his best work. So this is kind of his attempt at dropping something more classic like 2014 was, versus a KOD was just mainstream, and he didn't really drop that with the intention of it being seen as his best work 2-3 years down the line.
That's interesting.
100% agree.
Mojo, Omar?
Let's keep it a stack. First of all, stop bringing up Kendrick Lamar. All right. Kendrick Lamar hasn't made a record.
He's overrated.
I knew y'all was gonna go there, bro. I mean,
he hasn't made a record in so god doggone long.
But he's so talented.
Fuck that nigga.
Y'all fuck with
He's overrated.
Second of all, I can't believe we just sat here for the last 13, 14, whatever long minutes and talked about that album. When Nicki dropped.
I know.
Oh my God! Please don't talk about that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Nicki's jump. So here, Nicki is. I give them all this. Nicki is a legend that is not talked about enough. I get probably the most underrated artist in the game.
The greatest female rapper of all time.
But and the thing is though, I feel like that, and there's no disrespect to other female artists, I feel like that limits her a bit, because it's her by a lot, in my opinion. I think it's Nicki, then maybe Nicki again, and then it's someone else. Like
Cardi.
Nicki's cold. Yeah, Cardi in terms of talent, man, we'll see.
And then Big Purr, right?
Not Big Purr. It's not Big Purr. You lost me. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, Dom?
I ain't gonna lie. Number three might have to be Omar Little Basic.
Come on, bro. That's a
number three might have to be Omar Basic. Might have to be made.
Oh my God, no! They put Lauryn Hill up there.
In terms of the music, it's
definitely not Mark. Well, Marcus the Stallion in terms of talent.
Marcus the Stallion is wild, bro.
In terms of talent, Marcus the Stallion is definitely.
Damo was saying this, but he would fuck Meg if she was right in front of him.
What, nigga? Say it again.
You couldn't handle it.
Who could handle it, nigga? You
right now. Let's go around the room. Damo, could you handle Meg if she was right?
Hell yeah. Mojo,
you can handle Meg.
Look, I can handle my girlfriend, bro. I'm not.
This nigga. Hold on.
That boy trying to catch me. No.
I'm gonna get to you, Sage. V-Souls, what would you do?
I'm pulling Mojo, bro. I can handle my girl. That's hey. I'm holding the pod back. The answer is no. I can't handle her right now.
Make the stallion. No, but on a serious tip,
Sage, whoa, hold on. Sage, you handling that?
Hey man, you want the truth? Or you want me to lie to you?
The truth. I want the truth.
I'm a skinny dude. All right, she got a lot.
I might get a Mortal Kombat fatality on me, bro.
Now I've had that experience before. It's like the only reason why I might have to be like, bro, I might be a little whack with Meg. It's cause fool. It's just the name, bro. I ain't gonna count. I'll be like, bro, this is Megan. This guy ain't trying to go crazy, bro. I'm like, fuck. I might sell. I ain't gonna count. I might sell.
I'm rising to the occasion.
I'd have to be
literally.
Take off the shades, bro.
I might sell.
What's the overarching point though?
Oh, I don't even know how we got here.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Let's talk about Color A.
He wanted to talk about fucking Nicki Minaj's whack ass.
Oh, okay, Nicki. I think for real, the difference is, and mind you, because the kids don't know this. These little kids, I was going back and forth all weekend. This is an old album. There's like 3 songs on here, that are new. But overall, this is an old mixtape, y'all. This is like 08, 09, 010 mixtape. I hate when people say 010, but this is like that era mixtape. So for y'all to think that this is new is like idiotic. A lot of y'all sexism was showing this weekend. Shut up. That's one. 2, I liked it. I mean, I know what it was, but it just like women don't have to rap about pussy all the time and riding and sucking and all this shit like this. And Nicki kind of put it back in people's minds like, yo, without telling us what your pussy does. Because that's really why I listen to Meg. Like, I like her stuff. 1, y'all know I don't believe nothing that Meg got to say. Meg don't be having to say. 2,
she's a little took a female rap.
Not to get back at it, I ain't folding with Cardi. Because with Meg, I feel like that's a good girl right there. And that's the name.
Cardi? Oh,
Cardi was in the street.
Cardi's going to ruin me, dog. That's why I'm not going to fold. I'm going to be ruined, my nigga.
Cardi is going to go crazy on you.
Ruin me. I'm not folding. I can't fold.
Cardi B. Matter of fact, Mojo, what you going to do with Cardi?
I'm not
Me?
Yeah, what's Mojo going to do with Cardi?
Not Mojo 99, Mojo 98. What's Mojo 98 gonna do?
Oh no, it's no Joe 98. No Joe 98.
So what's no Joe 98 gonna do?
Talk to me.
Do his thing. Do his fucking thing. He's gonna do his thing. I don't know about I don't know why, but like Sage's mentality. See, you got me, Mojo.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying about that?
Nobody's saying that.
No. I'm not agreeing with you at all. I'm
What?
completely different.
Oh my god.
Situation like she's just like a nobody. You know what I'm saying? She's a nobody. She's like, who is she? Like, I'm not looking at her and thinking, oh my god, this is blah blah blah, this and that. Like, I'm like, bro, there's literally nothing special about her except she has a little bit extra meat than the average girl down there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
just a little bit extra meat.
You talking about Meg or what? You talking about Meg or Cardi?
Cardi. You talking about Cardi?
Together, bro. Who you talking about?
Oh,
no, hell no.
No, Joe 98 is whack. Oh my god.
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Fuck no.
Let me tell you something right now.
No.
Meg, I know I'm handling Meg. Listen here. Listen.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Dom, keep it about. Yeah,
Cardi B.
Thank you, bro.
Listen,
come on.
It's not even about what I'm gonna do to Cardi B. It's what I'm gonna allow her to do to me. Because Cardi B is just different. Look, man, I had to take the shades off of that one.
She's getting what she wants. She
can do what she wants to me. I'm just laying on the bed with my legs up.
I'm saying, you know what's crazy? That's the exact way that I think about it too. Like, I'm gonna lay there and she gonna show me some stuff I ain't never seen before. Like,
she's gonna turn me into a real man, bro. I'm telling you,
I bet.
Y'all ever seen like a juice box? Y'all seen a juice box get squeezed? Y'all seen a juice box get squeezed and like the sides are all bent in? She gonna use me up like that. Like, Cardi, man, listen.
I tell you guys every time.
Left, bro. I'm
gonna look at her like she nobody.
Juice box.
Yeah. Nah, Mojo cap like fuck, bro. Welcome to the line like
being
fuck.
Completely honest, I may walk into that situation just like that, but as soon as she pulls my drawers out, the reality might hit me like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. It might. It might. But I'm not on my toes right now.
Man, Cardi B got a little ugly ass laugh. Oh my god.
Cardi no. Let's get the book. Cardi texting your ass back, might.
Listen, if she texts
Chat
you,
said you don't hit Cardi. Cardi hits you.
Bro, if she texts you any of the WAP lyrics, bro, come on. And I know she means it. I want to scream. Let me pull up the WAP lyrics real quick.
Bro, remember
y'all don't know.
You said last time, Omar, you in this grocery store. Megan say what's up to you. It's one thing, right? Cardi say what's up to you, like, hello? Hey, nigga, nah, bro.
Hey, Cardi.
Nah, bro.
Man, where did she say? Cause she said something crazy, and I could only imagine if she
I don't
like says this to me. I'm a flip out. Okay.
Dom really looking like a police officer.
I don't want to spit. I want to gulp. I want to gag. I want to choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging in the back of my throat. And I had to get those lyrics right. You telling me if Cardi B texts you like that, I'm a nut off the text. If she says that, it means it.
No touch. You get the noti. Hey,
listen. If she sends you that text and then says, "I'm 10 minutes away," what you gonna do?
Nigga, scream. Nigga, I don't know what to do. I'm shaking.
I'm gonna do my thing. Go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna think she had.
Now Tuck could be Iron Man in that bitch until you come back running again. What are you talking about?
She gonna get the second one too.
I'm about to say she gonna get the second, the third. Like, I'm dehydrated.
Listen here, Cardi B brushed
going
past
into my
me
savings
the
for
wrong
that one, bro.
I'm with Damo, bro. Y'all sweet, bro.
She brushed past me the wrong way. I'm melting. She touched my leg. I'm melting. Listen, Cardi B gonna look at me like, nigga, are you good? No, bitch, I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm be honest. No,
I'm not okay. I don't know what's going on.
I would touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. I'm 10 minutes out. Me.
I'm sitting on my bed, dead ass like this.
I'm gonna spend 8 minutes of the 10 minutes just sitting there contemplating my life. What did I do to deserve this? I'm really about to get this treatment right now. That's gonna be 8 minutes. The next thing you're gonna hear, I'm down the road. Oh shit, I gotta clean up. Oh wait a minute. Yeah.
I might put
Hey, what's the 5 stages of grief? The first one, you did not
go through all of them shits. I might put on more.
You just hit me. This is a lie. This is a troll. This is a troll account.
You had acceptance, and then you hear
like, all right, I'm that nigga. Yeah, I'm that nigga. Yeah, that's why I got it. I'm really that nigga. Then what's the third step?
Still denial. I'm going back to denial.
Go back to denial. Like, nah, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. then bargaining, like, you know what? If I do this, like, there's no way. Like, if she does this, she gotta be like drugging me and taking my money. There's no way she's about to just let me.
She can have it. She can have it, nigga.
Hey, Dom, it's bargaining.
Bargaining. Yeah. Listen, she playing with my pockets, bro. Like, if I do this, I know I have to come out my pocket. I can't do this for free. I'm over here. Like, how much do I gotta put out right now?
Yo, CMB put a poll in chat. He asked if chat would smash Cardi if she said she got an STD, and chat said yes, 10-2, bro. Y'all are wild.
Which one, bro? Which one? I gotta know.
I gotta know. And this
which one?
The hell? That is the exact question. Which one, bro?
Yo, I gotta. I might have to tip out you guys.
Are you smashing with the STD? Answer before you go.
Hell no. What?
Nah, he's crazy.
Cardi, what STD?
It depends what
Cardi,
it is, bro.
Only person I'm smashing with an STD is Rihanna. Stop it. That's the only one I'm risking my fucking health for. You bugging.
It depends.
Good luck at work, bro.
Stop it. That's
I ain't going for herpes. I ain't going for the HI. There's some shit I ain't going for.
Bro, with the enthusiasm Dom gave, I expected a completely different answer.
I ain't gonna cap. If it's some light shit, boy, if a Benadryl,
the antibiotics joint,
if a Benadryl not gonna turn out, bro, fuck that shit.
I was thinking about Nikki.
Imagine a Benadryl taking out an STD. That's allergy medicine, bro. What the fuck? Imagine you go to your doctor, yo, I got herpes. She gives you Benadryl, bro. That's wild.
I'll say again, yeah, she just reset like women's rap to me. Like, yeah, y'all can rap about other things, and it was really refreshing. It was really refreshing hearing old stuff. Even the newer songs had like old vibe to it because with Drake and Lil Wayne, I heard Meek Mill was holding that song back. So like that song was recorded a long time ago when she was dating Meek Mill. So it was refreshing to hear. Some of this new stuff can get tedious. Some of this new stuff can be like, you know, popcorn rap, like it's here and then gone, it's instant or whatever. But that was like, damn, I still be playing those songs on there are songs that like people search on YouTube to this day, well, up until recently, because that's how good that level of music is, that era of music. Like people are playing that stuff back, going out their way on YouTube just to play those songs. It was refreshing. Refreshing is how I would put it.
So how'd you feel about J. Cole's
Fuck J. Cole.
album? Okay, all right.
Fuck J. Cole.
All right, man.
Disagree.
If y'all have that's pretty much it. The last thing I was just gonna bring up is shout out to the 2021 Hall of Fame class. Shout out Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rest in peace, rest in peace, legend.
Shout out to the 2022 class as well. They announced it. Ben Wallace, About Damn Time. Chris Webber, About Damn Time. Yeah. Paul Pierce, About Damn Time as well. I mean, it was first ballot. He should be first ballot.
I was gonna fuck with you and say hell. I had a joke.
If they letting Chris Webber in, though, I mean, eventually Julius is gonna be right behind him.
All right, let's.
I can't with you.
let's get out.
Bill Russell made it as well as a coach, so he's in there as a player and as a coach.
Fine. I didn't know that. That's fine.
Yeah, Bill Russell go crazy. So shout out to everyone that made the Hall of Fame. Y'all got any last topics for this pod before we close it out?
Nah, I'm chilling.
No, I'm good.
It's W pod.
Mojo, you only have one girlfriend?
Oh my.
Why would you ask me that? What do you mean I have one girlfriend?
I'm saying you've only had one girlfriend. It's like this your first.
Oh, this is my second like relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought Omar was asking about like you have like two.
My ex is a mom right now, bro.
Okay. It still applies. If your ex came back and was like, "Listen, I want to get a relationship back with you again, but I want it to be you and your current girlfriend, and all three of us work this out."
Oh, you bringing back the polygamy question? Oh,
yeah, I knew he was going.
What did you say? What did you say,
bro? She's no, nah, easy, nah.
What if your girlfriend wants that?
My girlfriend wants that.
Yeah.
That changes, but it's something that I wouldn't.
We got time.
Just because
It changes. What do you mean by it changes?
It changes to what? It changes to what?
Makes her happy. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be like, no, I don't want another girl. Like, no, I'm good. I would seem a little sus right there if I was to reject another whole girl in my relationship. If she wants it, cool. Would I prefer it? No. I'm saying.
Okay.
$20 Chipotle, them $16, $18, $20 Chipotle days is gonna turn in like $35, $38. You know what I'm saying?
It's three
taking money out of water talk. Hey.
That's exactly what I said.
It's three incomes now though. It's three incomes. It's all y'all.
I said a 3-week trial, bro. I said a 3-week trial. See how this shit rock.
Honestly, I'm good off of that just because of the potential ramifications and shit like that. And the idea of it will be nice. Like dabbling in that one day, but for like a long time, I'm good.
Just gotta get an accountant, bro. Just gotta get the splits right. That's
yeah, no, bro. I'm good on that. What was you guys' answer to that question?
I just said 3 weeks.
I don't even remember.
More or less, but probably now.
I'm being so serious. I don't remember what I said.
And it's crazy because I'm looking at you.
I was like, he ain't talking to me. He ain't looking at me like that.
You don't remember what you said? You don't remember what you said, Sos?
I remember when the scenario was if the girl walks in and says, if we can't have a polygamous relationship, I'm leaving. I would say I'd leave if that was the case. If she said it's all three of us or nothing, I'd leave. The other scenario, I forgot what I said. I'm being honest.
Let me tell you what Bezos said. He said, "Man, hell yeah, I'm doing that off of it, and then some." I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Hey, to each his own, I guess." That's what they.
Like eventually, if my girl was open to that and like wanted to chase that, then okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the whole ex-girlfriend thing because I have something
Chase
against her,
that.
you know
What is this, an NBA title? I feel it. Yo, Omar, any new Facebook groups you've been invited to?
Oh yes, Atlanta Entanglements, and they do meetups. So
Did you ever go to that polygamy meetup or no?
it's supposed to be in the summer. So
It's the summer.
like June, July, something like
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're waiting.
All right. Well, we can close it out. Shout out to Mojo for coming through. Go ahead, plug your stuff.
Shit, yeah, YouTube Mojo99, Instagram Mojo99, Twitter same thing Mojo99. Instagram, Twitter has 2 underscores, and yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to
being
Mojo
here.
for coming through. TSO, say goodbye to the people.
Same outro. I finally uploaded for a change, so actually check out the YouTube channel. After you do that, then follow me on Twitch, both TSO_Sage at a 2-3 for the Instagram, and take it back off for the Twitter, man.
Might play team up tomorrow. See if you can revenge yourself.
Yeah, bro, on 5. Don't come back in this bitch saying you on 6 now, dog. Come back on 6.
Watch the stream.
Yo.
I'm going for you. I'm going
me
to
on
watch.
Twitch. You follow me on Twitch at TSO_Sage. Watch
I'm going to watch. Watch you let me down. I'm gonna be like,
Watch
bro,
the
you made
stream.
me watch you go 0-6.
I let you know.
Sage is the Jerry Stackhouse of All-Star Teamer, bro.
I will
In the
never
pot, in the
forgive you.
pot, in the pot, in the pot, in the pot, in the pot.
All right, Omar. Say goodbye to the chat. Say goodbye to the chat.
that. Peace out, y'all. Y'all know what's going on.
All right, check out the stream tomorrow. See if Sage goes on 6. Peace out, baby.